Hey there everyone, what's going on? Congratulations, you've made it all the way to the 5th video of the series. So in this video, we're going to be working on the E-shaped pattern, right? This is the 4th shape of the caged. So this one comes from E, and this one is a pretty cool one. Now, if we were to play the E major chord shape, open chord, right? This is how we normally do it. Now, I'd like you to go ahead and try this guy out with different fingers again. This one is very, very, very practical, so this is great. So we're going to do it now. The same chord, same notes, but instead we're going to be using these 3 fingers. So let's go ahead and put our 3rd finger, 2nd fret of the A string, pinky on the 2nd fret on the D string, and then our 2nd finger on the 1st fret of the G string. Alright? Now, just like the rest, if there was more fretboard, you'd have to bar. Right? Because right now we have 3 open strings, the E, the B, and the E. So our 1st finger would bar all 3 of those. So put your finger behind the nut, just like before. Let's go ahead and move this whole shape up 1/2 step. If we move it all up 1/2 step, what chord do you think it's going to be? What comes after E in the alphabet? F, right? So this note is E, this note is F. So that means this is an F major chord. Exact same voicing, moved up, becomes F. This is an F major bar chord actually. Now this is a bar chord. If you don't already know this chord shape, you have to memorize it now and use it all the time because it fits everywhere. So let's go ahead and move it up one more step, and from F we go to F sharp. If we move it up one more step, we go to the note G. This note is G, so this is G major. Again, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, one more, D. We're where we need to be now. We're doing this in D major. So, rooting from the 10th fret, 1st finger on the 10th fret, the E shape. That's how we get to the 4th part of the caged, right? It's an E shape. So that's the chord you need to know right here. Let me go ahead now and show you the tonic shapes because it's very easy for this one. It's going to be the 6th string, the 4th string, and the 1st string, holding these spots, so individually. So here's your tonics. You have 3 roots right here. Now, this shape is similar to the A shape, where we actually have 2 possibilities for our arpeggios. So I'm going to show you both of them, all right? And it's really good to know both. But choose the one you like the best to at least memorize and get down. So let's go ahead and move on to the arpeggio. Here is the first way to do it. 2nd finger on D, the D note, the 10th fret. And it's going to be very similar to the A shape that we did before. So we're going to play now the next string. We're going to play on the 9th fret with our 1st finger. We're going to stretch with our 3rd finger all the way to the 12th fret. Now we're going to play the 3rd finger again on the next string on the same fret. Alright, now 2nd finger goes on the 11th fret of the G string. The 1st finger is now going to move to the 10th fret of the B string, and then again the 10th fret of the E string. Now, we don't have to do this, but you can stretch to the 14th fret with the pinky. Now backwards, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 3rd finger, stretch with the 1st finger, 9th fret, and then the 2nd finger back to our root. So that's how you do it for this guy, for this arpeggio. Stretch. And there's the arpeggio, first option, alright? Now, so make sure you get that down, try it out, play every note. And next, when you're ready, try this one, see which one you like better. So this one, we're going to put our 1st finger on the root. Now, it's very similar to the A shape, like I said. So now we're going to stretch with our pinky to the 14th fret. And now we're going to put our 3rd finger. Now everything is basically exactly the same as the last time. So 3rd finger on the 12th fret, again on the 12th fret, next string, and everything is now just the way it was before. 2nd finger, 1st, pinky. The only difference is right here we stretch with our pinky to the 14th fret and then our first finger on the root, rather than the other way. So that's the only difference, alright? So anyway, those are the two ways that you can do the arpeggio. Choose what you like the best, memorize one of them. Now, let's go ahead and do the last part, which is the scale pattern. Scale pattern also lines up with the first option, arpeggio best. So here's what we do. We're going to put our second finger on the 10th fret, the D note. Then we're going to play second finger, fourth finger on the 12th. Now the next two strings are going to be the same fingers, which is going to be 1 and 4. So 1 on the 9th fret, 4 on the 12th, and then exactly the same again on the D string. Now this string, the G string, is going to be 1 and 3 on that 11th fret. Now we're going to do 2 and 4 on the next two. So 10th fret and 12th. 2 and 4, again, 2 and 4. And that's the whole scale. So backwards is 4, 2, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2. Alright, so in time. Alright, so that's it. You've got all the components now. So here's the whole procedure. Chord, arpeggio, scale, let's play the chord, tonic shapes. Alright? Bam! That's it. You've got everything you need now for the E shape part of the CAGED system for major. Okay? So that's the whole procedure. I want you to practice it and do the procedure exactly like I did it whenever you have memorized each element, which is the chord, arpeggio, scale, and tonic shape. Alright? So that's that. Let's go ahead and do a quick little jam. Let's test it out. And then you'll get your chance and we'll be on our way. Here we go. Just the arpeggio. Here's a scale. You can also play two notes at the same time with any of these scales. Let's give you an opportunity yourself. Ready? Go ahead and try this stuff out. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Alright, so there you have it. There's all the stuff you need for the E shape. You get a chance to jam again. Check out backing tracks, jam with this, and make sure you learn every single part very slowly, very precise in the very beginning of learning. So we make sure we set that great foundation, alright? So when you get this stuff down, when you memorize each 4 components to this one, plus the alternative arpeggio, go ahead and move to the next video. If you have any questions, let us know. Thanks so much for watching and great job getting through this info. We'll see you in the next video.